Alright, guys. We are back. I know it's been a while since I've done a recording, but now I need to move my camera. Because you can't see the quest. I'll move it to here. Then you should be able to see the quest. Yeah, all but the bottom one. Right. So I just worked on getting my stamina bar up some. That's the only thing I have done off of a live recording. Go home. And then we're gonna go to Elderwood. I'm gonna change that one quest. Also, for anybody who can do it, I can't yet. New event, community event started. Where it's a total compilation between riding your horse and finding the amber in the Royal Highlands. So, well, I can't do it yet on this account. I did some on my main account earlier. Sorry, my animals are starving again. Because I haven't been in to feed them. And I need to make focus food because I don't have much. So, let's see what we can make. This can use other things besides jacket meat. So, we're gonna start this and see what we got. That's a good start. Make sure our tools are repaired. You can organize this bag a little bit better. Can I make... Can I make any dispel arrows? Do I have... Oh, I don't even have the recipe yet. Oh, yes I do. I'm on it. Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay, dispel arrows. Go out the back way, and then go to Elderwood. And apparently empty our bladder real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. To Elderwood. Oh, sweet leaf. Can only use... Can always use sweet leaf. Sure, I can't see what Naya was doing here.
Oh, hey, just a sec. What's up?
Butterfly, what are you doing here? I'm looking for anything suspicious. Oh, well, I haven't seen anything suspicious, except for all the suspicious stuff, that is. There's a lot of that.
Huh?
Actually, maybe you can help out with my stuff too then. See, I usually handle repairs for the stables in the area around Kilima. I mostly focus on Bahari and the village, but lately I've been trying to fix up the one in the Elderwood too. Not a lot of people head out this way, but I thought it might be a good project to handle in my spare time. The problem is, the Elderwood looks a little different from the last time I was here. It's never been a super cheerful place, but the goop floating in the air is new. I'm not a scaredy cat or anything, but the vibes are off. And I've told Ani enough campfire stories to know you don't go wandering into dark woods alone. But now that you're here, maybe we can be each other's backup. I was heading to the stables. Let's do
Huh.
it. Thanks, Butterfly. I'll meet you there. If either of us runs into trouble, just holler real loud.
Let me know if you...
Oh, that's right. It's infected. I can't get in there. As you enter the cave leading towards the Elderwood stables, you feel a heavy weight settling on your shoulders. The shadows that fill this space seem almost alive, clinging to your limbs like an unwelcome guest as you move. With every step, you feel a growing sense of wrongness. You are not wanted here. Don't let it get you down. You shake off this feeling and keep going. You have a mission to complete after all.
I'm working up a sweat.
Glad you made it in one piece. I mean, the first didn't look too bad on the way over here. It feels pretty bad, though. Kind of like walking underwater, except, without the water.
Oh.
Are you feeling okay, Butterfly? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm totally fine. Why do I not look fine? Because I'm super fine. Anyways, I don't see anyone else here. I thought the kid would be here. Maybe he's further inside the outpost? Uh, Kid? What kid?
Oh.
Oh, sorry, right. I got ahead of myself. When I first started coming to fix up the stables, I ran into this kid. He looked maybe he looked like maybe he was Najima's age or a little younger. This was a couple of months ago. It seemed like maybe he was living in the woods. I tried asking him where his family was, but he just kind of growled at me and ran away. So every week I try to stop by to check on him and leave him some food. He usually meets me at the stables when I come. He never says anything, but he always takes the food and scampers away. Sometimes I'll see him hanging out in the trees. Today's the first day he's missed, and with all this stuff filling the forest, I'm worried he might have gotten into some trouble.
Huh?
Do you think you could help me look for him? If we pick a couple different areas, we could cover ground faster. You don't even need to ask. Thanks, Butterfly. Knew I could rely on you. Now, why don't you check the deep woods to the south? I'll mark a few spots on your map. We'll meet back here when we're done. Hopefully with some good news or the little buddy in tow.
Can't beat the produce and die a family farm.
Alright. Deep woods. Huh? Up here. Is this where it is? You see no sign of the lost boy. Okay, so now that marker went away. 174, so up this way? On our way back to Nio, guys. Let's just... No, can't get infected buggies yet. Can't gather that yet because we haven't got far enough into the quest for Elderwood yet.
Sugarfoot says I.
Always good to see you. We don't get many guests out on farm. I couldn't find him. Where could he have gotten to? He wasn't in any of the spots I checked either. You don't think the beast of the Elderwood got him, do you? Let's go hunt it down and ask. If it's the beast, Sifu's been trying to find that thing for years. If even she can't hunt it down, I don't think it's gonna get caught unless it wants to be. But it doesn't really make sense that the beast would take the kid now. He's been living safely here for ages. Ugh, I don't know what to do. He could be totally fine, or he could have fallen down an old well somewhere and we'd have no idea. I'll keep an eye out for him. Is there something amiss? I apologize. Getting in contact with the Order took longer than I expected. They've been dealing with reports all across Palia about these beings. Oh, Butterfly mentioned working with you. Does that make Butterfly a watcher too, or should I have been calling you Seer this whole time? Butterfly is my partner, but not an official member of the Order, no. We're looking for a kid. A kid? Living alone in the Elderwood? Yeah, so it's like this. I see. The Elderwood is not technically under the jurisdiction of the Palian Republic. In fact, we are just within the borders of Umbra. That being said, I'd be a poor watcher if I ignored a potential plight simply because they were not Palian. Do you happen to have any of his belongings at hand, Nio? I mean, he gave me some acorns once. I've still got one in my pocket. Would that count? As long as he's touched it, it should contain a trace of his flow signature, yes. Here you go. Be careful with it, though. It's kind of my lucky acorn now. Sabira closes her eyes and concentrates on the acorn in her hand. It glows softly in response. I can't locate his exact coordinates. The dark energy in the air here is obscuring too much. But I can confirm he is within these woods, and currently unharmed. Really? That's a relief, at least. Butterfly and I will be remaining in the Elderwood for quite a bit of time. We can continue looking for him while following our own missions. Yep, don't worry, Nio. It's a little easier with you two helping out. 3 eyes are better than one. Wait, if I may ask, is this boy the only reason you came to the Elderwood? Oh man, I totally forgot the stables. Actually, if you've got some time, Butterfly, maybe you can meet me over by the stable board. I've got an idea that will make it easier to get around the Elderwood if you're interested. A wise idea. And when you are ready to continue our own investigation, Butterfly, I will be setting up camp nearby. Sounds good. Before you go, Butterfly, I wanted to thank you for helping me out. I found this weird artifact thingy while looking for the kid. It seems like the sort of thing you'd be interested in. Maybe you can ask around about it. Anyways, let me know if you want to help me with the stables. I'll stick around for a bit, like I said. Oh, jeez. Dang chef quest. I don't want the chef quest.
The order is here for you.
By the look on your face, I can tell you have received my letter. That's good. There is much I wish to speak with you about. As you may already know, Kilima was once a bustling trade hub, where merchants from all across the Palian Republic gathered to exchange goods and services. Travelers often took a series of trade routes through Bahari Bay to reach the village. Most of those routes have long since gone out of use. However, there are murmurings that some of these paths have been revived for less than lawful purposes. Do you happen to have any knowledge of that? Nope, not a clue. Is that so? I see. Word has it that illegal flow items have made their way to Kilima from Bahari City via one of those old trade routes. Illegal flow items? The use of flow by any Majiri Palians beside the Order is forbidden by law. It is part of my job as a Watcher of the Order to enforce these restrictions, including by investigating the illegal trafficking of flow throughout the Republic. I would like to investigate myself, but deviating from my usual route may cause alarm among the suspects. It would be best if someone more inconspicuous were to search that area on my behalf. Leave it to me. Uh, our work together, thus far, says you are to be trusted, so I was hoping you would be willing to become a confidential informant for the Order. In exchange for your cooperation, we will provide you security and, of course, reward you handsomely for any information you provide us. Would that be a suitable deal? Sign me up. Excellent. The Order appreciates your assistance. If I may, your map, please. Guess your map. There. I've marked the location you are to investigate. A rumored dead drop spot for those illicit goods. Do report back to me about anything you find. Oh, and do be careful now. The suspects cannot know we are on to them, or we may lose any leads we have, possibly for good. Chat with Samira. I'm ready to keep investigating. Excellent. After all, you and I both have roles to play. I'm sure you have noticed the strange energy present in the Elderwood, that oily purple sheen that seems to be infecting even the air itself. When I was investigating it, I accidentally brushed against it. Almost immediately I felt a deep, aching sadness within me. Even when I stepped away from the substance, the effect lingered longer than I would have liked. I have never seen anything like it. I touched some too. I see, then the effect is similar among Manchurian humans. Allow me to recap what we know so far. A mysterious stranger activates an ancient protocol, the nearest location of which is the Elderwood. When we enter the Elderwood, we encounter a strange new substance everywhere. This substance has a strange effect on those who come in contact with it. Before we come to any more conclusions, I would like to try and collect some local samples to send back to the alchemy lab. Simple minerals should do first. We should know how the land itself has been affected by this substance. I understand you're more skilled with a pickaxe than I am. If you could focus on the samples, I will focus on searching for our wayward child. You got it, partner. Thank you. Should you run into any trouble, I will know and come find you.
At ease.
Alright, we have an artifact in here somewhere. Because Nio gave us one. So we are going to go put this in the artifact thing. I don't know which one it goes in. What artifact did he give me? Umbran thing. So, This one. I am not going to my home plot right now. Oh,
You're
Naya.
welcome at the farmhouse.
Butterfly, glad you stopped by. Like I was saying, I've got an idea for how we can stabilize travel in Elderwood. How can I help? I know you're already busy, and I don't want to add to your load. I've just been trying to expand the stable system in the Elderwood, but I can't find all the old locations. I thought maybe it would be helpful to you and the other humans to have more stables, since you're always out there. I just need you to take this map and touch the central stables for me. I've already interacted with the central stables. Really? Okay, that makes this easier. Here, can you touch the map for me? Uh, touch the map. As you touch the map in front of you, the stables you've already discovered magically fill themselves in. Oh, that's amazing. See, I found this map in the stables, but I couldn't make hide nor tails of it. I took it to Cleary, and she said it was human ruins. You mean ruins? What's the difference? Anyway, she told me the map was powered by some kind of human magic, probably connected to an old stable system that was also used by the Umbrans. She said over time the map lost its connection to the markers, which is why there are no locations marked anymore. But I guess if someone who's visited the stables connects their flow to the map, it'll update the system again. Honestly, I didn't really get it, but sure, seems like it's working. So, what do you think? Can you take this map and find the rest of the stables for me? Of course. Great, the legend on the map indicates there are 5 total stables, including the central stable. The names of the stables all have pictures next to them. A pine cone, a tall tree, a rocky cliff, and a lake. I wonder if these could be clues about their locations. Anyways, let me know when you find them all.
Hey, mind catching up on the roundball scores for me?
I have found them all. I already found them all. Now, alright. Where the hell is Eloise's store? Eloise's store. Eloise's store. I know it's... You've got to wait a minute now. There it is. Artifact checker. Alright. Now where did Nio go? Damn it, I should have talked to him. He's probably at my housing plot. Well, talk to Eloisa and then go to the housing plot and see who's there.
Any new theories?
I'm so glad to see you, Butterfly. I'm afraid I have become the victim of what you humans would call a prank. I need your help determining the proper reaction. Who did this? I'll get him. I appreciate the gesture, but there is no need for intervention. I should be able to handle this myself. You see, Cleary gave me this book when we were kids that had a picture of this ridiculous creature that supposedly existed in the time of the humans called a platypus. Not only was it some sort of weird bird, Chappa hybrid, but it was supposed to be a mammal that laid eggs, and the males had a venomous barb. To top it all off, the creature supposedly sputted milk and was fluorescent under ultraviolet red light. I read it off as a joke. If Cleary was going to make up some silly creature for me to believe in, she could have at least made it something that was significantly possible. I'm not some idiot after all. Uh, the world is full of weird. My mind is nothing if not open, but I need evidence to support such a ridiculous claim. Anywho, as fortune would ordain it, one of the humans who visited the shop brought me the journal of an Umbran biologist who was supposedly following just such a creature. I'm trying to determine if this human is in league with Cleary, or if it's true that not only did such an ancient creature exist, but that it was seen recently by an Umbran. Uh, I'll help you look. Excellent idea. I'll give you the journal, and you can search for evidence. Uh, did you bury a bulb? Oh, which one did you find? How many did you bury? How else would I recycle them? There was Juno, Germaine, and Janice. About 17 of them. Let me see that one. Oh, this was not mine. It must have been from Florentine. The guy who lived on my housing plot? Yes, one and the same. God, they're setting off fireworks over here. In this map. Yes, he was Majiri, but was so interested in human ways that he changed his name. This was a flow light bulb he invented to see ghosts. Ghosts? Calm down, ghosts are not real. Cryptids, definitely real. But ghosts? Who believes in that kind of stuff anyway? Unfortunately, by digging this up, you may have unleashed a teeny tiny curse. One that might, turn everyone in the village into fish. Fish? Fish are not so scary when you spend time talking to them, but being turned into one would impede my research. Together, I believe we can find a solution. What can we do? I will inspect this object here, but I need you to go to Kaleri and get me a special book. It's called Forbidden Romance Curses and More. She will know where it is, and if you are wondering, it's in the and more part of the book. Check.
Don't be afraid to pull the thread and see what goody.
Kaleri?
Another interruption.
Shh! Be quiet. This is a library, not a dance party. Do you have forbidden romance curses and more? Why? We need to uncurse Kilima. You know, curses aren't real, right? Eloisa is just trying to check out another romance novel from the library without returning our last one, isn't she? I don't know about that. Sure. You tell her if she wants to save the town, she needs to return Cryptid of Love first. I found this book. Oh, a journal by an Umbran naturalist who claims to have seen a platypus in modern times. Fascinating. I'll have to add this to the permanent collection.
If I see so much as a single dog ear, you'll regret it. Knowledge is for those who seek it.
You will not believe my shame, Butterfly. I have let 3 precious volumes slip through my grasp. Oh no, what happened? I made the mistake of loaning the volumes out to Kenyatta, Gina, and Oni. And now they are overdue. If they aren't returned soon, I'll have no choice but to retire from my path as a librarian for the good of the community.
If I see so much as a single dog ear, you'll regret it.
Alright. Let's go see who's on the home plot. That would be nice.
It's a great day for farming.
Oh, hey, I wasn't expecting you here. At my house? Huh? I was just taking a walk to clear my head. I guess I ended up here without thinking. Still, it's good to see you. Need anything lifted, carried, repaired? I might as well be useful to someone. Uh, your company's enough. I don't know if I'll be much fun. I've got a lot on my mind. Kenyatta and Mom still haven't forgiven me for last time. I really let them both down. I want to make it better somehow, but it feels like nothing I do makes a difference. I'm Pelia's worst son and boyfriend. I still like you. You do? I like you too, Butterfly. It's good to know I haven't disappointed everyone yet. Mom keeps acting the same, but I know I let her down, and I know Kenyatta hasn't forgotten about it. Could you check in on them for me? Maybe see if there's anything they need? I can make this right. I just need your help figuring out how.
Happy harvesting.
That'll wait. Let's see. Do I have any white stone? I know I have regular stone. Alright. This can go up there. 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 I need this for the quest. We need this for the quest. We need this for the quest. This can go up there. This can go up there. These can go up there. Got 2 billion ore. 1 white stone. Alright, I just gotta find 8 out. 8 white stone and 2 pallium ore. That'll be easy. But let's repair. Can I craft? I should be able to craft a fast travel forward. I know there's a recipe for one. Apparently, we don't have it yet. So, out the vent gate. And then we can fast travel from the board that's out there. mining time. Stay on task. It'll be a miracle if I stay on task, but worth a shot. See? I already went off task. Eat food. Alright. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, platinum. I don't need platinum. Not yet. Wait, so... Wait, so... That's something that I can't get that up. I don't need you right now, I goes. Trying to stay on task. Not working real well. Oh, I so badly want to pick those orbs up, but I can't yet. Honey. Alright, I all we need is one more pallium. Can you give me a baby pallium node game? Got my bug catching weekly done. Not what I was trying to do, but I can't pick you up yet. We just need a pallium node game. Pallium node, pallium node. Can you give me a pallium node? Or have I hit these yet? Ooh, getting ready to despawn. Okay, now back to Severe. Severe, here I come.
At your service, civilian.
Ah, Butterfly, I apologize. I did not see you there. The longer I spend in these woods, the worse I seem to feel. Yet I have not come in contact with infected organisms recently. It's as if the very air itself has become tainted. There is a tugging at the back of my mind, like I'm desperately waiting for something, though I know not what. I must stay vigilant and not allow it to cloud my judgment or dull my reactions. In any case, if you are here, that must mean you have collected the samples, yes? It was a piece of cake. I suppose it was foolish of me to think this atmosphere could touch your sunny disposition, Butterfly. And Sapphira delicately takes the samples from you and studies them for a long moment. Nothing, not even a trace of negative energy clings to them, so the substance, at the very least, does not affect minerals. And while you were collecting the minerals, I took the chance to gather some samples of my own while looking for the boy. Unfortunately, I failed on both counts. You may have noticed some forage is decidedly infected. Unfortunately, when I attempted to gather it, I was repelled quite aggressively. But we will need to find some way to dispel the effect in order to collect samples. Is there anyone we can ask? Darling, you always ask the most important questions. Tamala, how interesting to meet you here. I'm a free spirit, darling. I go where I please. Like the night sky temple, perhaps? Oh, that's cute. Well, if you're asking pointed questions, shall I respond with one of my own? Someone's been haunting my humble abode in the Bahari Bay. They think they're being quite sly about it, too. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Perhaps they aren't trying to hide anything. I doubt you can say the same. It's good to see you, Tamala. Now that's proper greeting. At least one of you knows how to be polite, especially when I came here explicitly to help. No, of course, please, speak freely. Perhaps you forgot, but my little house is located at the edge of the Bahari, quite close, in fact, to the Elderwood. Be right back. After that light show, I came to the Elderwood and discovered it had changed. While these woods have always been a bit off, it is the difference between a trickle and a flood. So I have been doing my own experiments on the substance in hopes of understanding it. And I believe I have formulated a potion that will let you gather infected forage without being repelled. Now, why would you offer this to us instead of using it yourself? Why would I not? I'm simply trying to be helpful, so suspicious. Who hurt you, I wonder. Butterfly, would you meet me by the eastern cave exit? I'd like to discuss with you alone. Best decide quickly. My time is valuable and the offer limited. What do you think the mirror protocol is exactly? Some sort of safety procedure? Hmm, it would make sense given the distress the humans display in their correspondences. We have to keep looking. I know the answers are out there somewhere.
The Order is honored to serve. Nice of you to drop by.
Her brow wrinkles in such a fascinating way when she's displeased. I can't imagine why I've been nothing but helpful. Do you want this mud mask? That smell, I would recognize it anywhere. Is that authentic barafooed volcanic mud? That's the rarest mud in all 13 provinces. Why, yes, I'll take it off your hands, thank you. Aren't you going to offer me something in exchange? Why would I do that? To be nice? If you insist on a material reward, you may take this floating or tail. It's a lucky charm, probably.
I should get back to my business. Anything to report?
I must admit, I did not expect her to insert herself into our business so brazenly. It is rare, but not unheard of, for suspects to reappear at the scene of the crime, but to directly offer assistance? What do you think, Butterfly? She could be telling the truth. I wish I could maintain that same faith in others. Perhaps I'm not as impartial as I would like to think when it comes to Tamala, however. My instincts tell me she is hiding something, but it could very well be unconnected to her offer. Very well. We have much to gain and little to lose from accepting her offer. Being stubborn will only harm us. Let us return to the stable and inform her of our decision.
Remember, what a pleasant surprise.
You're both back? Have a lovely little chat without me? We'd appreciate your help. We? How shocking. I didn't realize you liked me so much, dear Watcher. I believe you have quite a bit of information I'd find useful, Tamala. I look forward to a fruitful partnership. Those order dogs trained you well, didn't they? Now, I told you that I have formulated a potion that will enable you to interact with infected forage, yes? Well, I may have told a teeny fib. Tamala. Such venom. Don't look at me like that, Watcher. The formula exists, but I am lacking some rather difficult to obtain ingredients to finish it. Now, I could waste my time collecting, or we can have our favorite human do it for us. No problem. For someone as talented as you, I should hope not. A butterfly is not a dog in need of praise. No, oh dear, and I prepared treats. Here's what I'll need. Everything is fairly standard, save for the infected essence. Like baguettes, after all. You need a little hair of the plumhound in the potion to break through the infection. I've made some enchanted gloves that should allow you to collect the essence without coming to too much harm. I can handle some goop. Yes, I'm sure you can. If you notice any ill effects, or ill effects, oh god, I can read, be sure to take a break. Your health is more important. I will continue to monitor the missing child's flow signature, but I think it would be best I stay at the stables while our guest is present. Oh, how wonderful. I'm sure we'll become just the best of friends. I will be awaiting your return, Butterfly.
I should get back to my business. Watch your step. These
Isn't
woods are not
this
the safest.
so much nicer than watching me from the shadows, Watcher? Persons of interest rarely talk. Back during a stakeout, where can I find the ingredients again? You are nearly a little thing, aren't you? Cave pixies can be found living underneath staircase mushrooms. For the toadstool fish, perhaps try fishing in the lakes without any bait. As for the Elderwood orchards, they're scattered all across the forest floor.
Farewell.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna end this recording and we'll start another one in a few moments. I shall be back shortly.